start tomorrow if Trump wins. Actually, it actually might go crazy if Harris wins, primarily because it will be the last crypto bull run in the United States of America. Also, too, there's some issue. My computer was super slow today, and then when I went to make the live stream live, it didn't go live on YouTube. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to get through this as fast as we can, because they're doing street work in my house, near my house. It's be loud. Also, I'm pretty crappy because people are rude. And they don't read, and then they like bombard me while I'm live streaming, and I don't like it. Why you say it's the last bull run? Because they're going to outlaw it in America if Harris wins. And my eyeliner is like not matching, so my eyes look all crazy. Anyways, welcome back to the O Show. Everything crypto every single day. I'm WendyO. You want more? Smash the like. Subscribe with all alerts that people say no, no, no. Also, too, people don't understand. People don't seem to understand that when you like tax something or you limit something, that's like a ban. It's an indirect ban. But I understand because most of you guys did not learn critical thinking in public schools and your parents didn't teach you, and that's okay. That's what I'm for. That's what I'm for. Should you buy more XRP? That's a personal choice, man. I don't know. I would buy more Bitcoin. That's just me, though. But anyways, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what's kind of going on in the market, what we're seeing, all kinds of stuff. Chicken bone broth gang. And then we have our arnica and the turmeric tea because it's good. It's healthy for you, anti-inflammation. I ate so much salty food yesterday. It was so good, though. And of course, me and my baby sister got in a fight. Why? Well, because XRP will hit $10,000 per XRP. I bought more Solana this morning. I've been doing like $500 increments. I'm going to buy like 10 grand. I've got quite a bit already, but I figured, why not? Why not? Why not? Trump should buy Bitcoin with the government's money if he becomes president. Why wouldn't you? Shout out to Bill Noble. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve and do what El Salvador did and get out of debt? Who knows? Anyways, we're going to get into it. I'm in a better mood now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to Steady User. He is a part of the O Army. I cannot make a poll at the top because YouTube will not let me. But we're going to get into it. Let's do it, babies. Let's do it. All right. Let's go back here and go here and here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the current market first to see what's going on over here. Doge is right behind me. You guys can't see it. It is up 8.3%. MOG is up 5.2% because Ansem tweeted the contract address because he lost a bet, I believe. Shout out to the MOG community. MOG your MOG if you want a MOG. Bonk is up 4%. PP. Let's see what's going on the weekly. The weekly doesn't look too great. I think a lot. Oh, Sui is up 12%. I think a lot of people are worried about what's going on with the market, and this is why. And again, I'm going to go back to Bitcoin. We'll take a look at the charts, but this is kind of why. Part of the reason why people are worried about what's happening is because we don't know what's going to happen with interest rates. We don't know. We don't know. I'm currently looking to buy an additional property. And the rates are like at a standstill. They're super high. And people are just, it's literally at a standstill. The prices for these homes or for properties are so expensive right now. It's getting a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. So I feel like people are going to, because I wanted to put an offer on this one property to a place I travel to often. And they don't want to go down on the price. Nobody wants to go down on the price. So people are just kind of holding on to their properties. It's a little bit wild. But you're not seeing a whole lot of things being listed. People are like kind of scared. So you can kind of see what's happening in the real estate market, which is interesting. So I think that once we know what's going on in the election, we'll start to see more things transpire. But either way, like Bitcoin may have a massive dump when the election happens. It may pump. But either way, Bitcoin will go and hit a minimum $100,000 this year. $100,000. No, I have dandruff. That's why I'm playing with my hair. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Miss B and see what she's doing. Why is nothing work? Oh, here we go. My computer is so slow. My computer is so slow. All right, so this is what's happening with Bitcoin. Everyone's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Bitcoin freaking out. Look at you guys. We're having a bit of a drop right now. We're literally almost broke all-time high. We didn't quite get to do that. Super, super close. No cigar. No cigar. With that being said, it looks like we're going to retest about $65,000, so be prepared for that. However, we could get a massive reversal and move upward, but technical analysis is telling us a move down to about $66,000 to about $65,000. 4 hours kind of holding on, but we did print another red dot, so we may head down a bit more. Either way, I'm not trading this. There's no reason why I would trade, but if you want to trade it, you could use my ref links down below. We are partnered with, well, we're not even partnered with them. We just chill the exchanges. Margex and Femex, not your keys, not your coins. What else? Not your keys, not your coins. Don't use leverage unless you're an experienced trader, all that stuff. If you guys can hear the construction, let me know. Also, too, taking a look at Ethereum. What's going on with Ethereum? We have a pretty big Ethereum story coming out. Ethereum is dropping. Right now, it's looking like we're going to touch 2,300 and 2,200. Solana is trading at 160 and a ride home. Taking a look at Sui. Sui's also dropping as well. So everything's going down. I'm going to be buying more Solana, though. I'll be buying more Solana. Let's get into this first story. 3 economic events set to drive Bitcoin sentiment this week. There's 3 things that people are talking about. So let's get into it. We have... Is that my heater? Hold on. Let me turn my heater off because I don't want to be hot. Yeah, because I don't want to be hot. Anyways, sorry. Sorry. 3 economic events happening this week. Number 1, U.S. election, November 4th. I've already voted. By 12 a.m. ET, most polls will have closed midnight, so technically November 6th. Side note, in 2020, the AP did not declare Biden as the winner of the election until November 7th, 4 days after the first polls closed. There's a lot of drama happening with election season, which is really, really annoying because the United States of America should have a better way for people to vote. And it should be done on the blockchain. It can be private that way as well. But we shouldn't have any voting discrepancies in one of the most technically technically sophisticated countries in the world, right? Crazy. Next, initial jobless claims November 7th. This data helps gauge the tightness and softness of the labor market. There's a lot of jobless claims. There's literally nobody is working. Many people are not working. It's very, very hard to find a job in most sectors. And people are underpaid as well. So I don't know why that has anything to do with the stock market and anything like that, because those numbers they're screwed anyways. And then FOMOC meeting. FOMOC meeting minutes and Powell's speech November 7th. Wonderful. FOMOC will release the minutes from its last meeting, followed by comments from Powell. They will share the details, the economy, and interest rate cuts. So one of the things I want to talk about here before we get into it, interest rates are a scam. The Federal Reserve is a scam. And the Fed buy Bitcoin. And again, the Federal Reserve dictates what happens with our money. The Federal Reserve dictates what happens with our money, what our money's worth, what goods and services are worth. And it's very, very unfortunate. I understand why they need to do it, but at the same time, it gets annoying. It gets really, really annoying. The job claims, those are all fudged anyways. Those aren't real. But again, Bitcoin is literally our only hedge against all this stuff. Now, Look on Chain has a really interesting post. Historically, the price of Bitcoin rises in the month before and after each election. Since October 5th, 2024, the price of Bitcoin has risen by 11%. So will Bitcoin rise as usual after tomorrow's election? We'll see. We have a chart that I had posted a while back. We've covered it. We went over it. I've got to zoom out. We're going to go to the weekly. So this is what I just did the last election in 2024 because I thought it was valid. And again, this was published in Forbes. Shout out to me. So basically, we saw a lot of tapping on resistance areas about $12,000. Basically, election week. That's election week on or around about a month. That's when we started to break upward. When that happens, we're anticipating that to happen as well. So probably in the next month, hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of nice Bitcoin price action. We do have support at 54,000. We have support at 60,000. We have support at about 66,000. So pay attention to that. As far as Polymarket goes, Polymarket is giving Mr. Trump a 60% chance of winning over Harris. So I don't know. Again, one thing I do want to say about the election, guys, also to make sure to smash like, regardless of who you're voting for, just as long as you're a good person and you're good to me, I don't have any ill will towards anyone, any way, shape, or form. And I think that that's something that people seem to forget. People are also starting to touch on issues that do not relate to their community and culture, which you got to be careful about that too. Unless you're tapped in, just stay back. Also, in addition to that, people should not break up friendships over the election. They shouldn't. They really, really, really shouldn't. There might be some issues where people do, and I could get it. But at the end of the day, this is not going to change that we're all Americans and that we all just want a better quality of life. So if you're not able to discuss with people on a decent scale regarding their opinions, just don't do it. Like, just showcase decency. And both sides are guilty of this. I've seen the red people be guilty. I've seen the blue people be guilty. You can have discourse with somebody, but you don't have to throw insults. Because the minute you throw insults, I'm just going to think you're stupid and I'm just going to ignore you. That's just me, though. That's just me. But this is what's happening with the presidential election. Obviously, I want my choice to win. But at the same time, I hope everybody's happy and I hope everybody gets what they want. But anyways, let's get into the next titty bitty over here. This is from, this story is funny. So Jackie is awesome. Shout out to Thread Guy for posting this, but basically this guy over here, Martin, says, make sure you vote for Harris. I'm with her this election, blah, 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 blah. But he's also the one that launched the Donald Trump coin, GJT, I believe. So what's very interesting about this is that you guys remember that crypto that was supposed to be launched, and apparently is Barron that launched it, and there's all this back and forth about it. So this is the thing. It seemed like it was done to kind of sway one side or to make a particular person look bad. And now that makes a lot of sense. So just be really careful what you see on the internet. Always fact check and don't get upset. Don't get upset. And this is the coin now as well. So that's why it's always very, 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 very important to be very, very careful what you buy. Just because I talk about something doesn't mean you should buy it. Just because your friend talks about something doesn't mean you should buy it. And if you do decide to buy it, that's on you, number one. And number two, do your due diligence, use disposable income, and take profit. Now, just a friendly reminder, Thursday is going to be the meetup in San Diego. I will be there. Aaron from Altcoin Daily will be there. Anubiz will be there from Secret Network. And then we might have some additional members from the Squid Grow and Silent Swap team. We know the beautiful Tina will be there, the CMO. So if you guys would like to come, it is a free event. There's going to be food, there's going to be drinks, all kinds of stuff, little panel. Everybody's going to hang out. Yes, Miss Tina will be there. But if you want to come, it's basically for networking. If you're somebody who wants to work in crypto or you want to expand your knowledge, you need to go to these meetups. They're free. Because people are like, oh, conferences are too expensive. Guess what? This is a free meetup in San Diego. The link is on cryptowendyO.com. Now, Dosha Telecom ventures into Bitcoin mining with renewable energy. This is not a story out of the United States of America, but it should be. It should be. Okay? So, Europe's largest telecom provider, T-Mobile parent company, they will utilize surplus renewable energy that would be wasted to mine Bitcoin. Why is that important? Well, some public servants and particular groups say that Bitcoin is bad for the environment. That's not true. El Salvador uses 100% natural geothermal energy to mine Bitcoin. Companies like this are using unused energy to mine Bitcoin. This is smart. Heck, we have all these windmills, especially in the desert in California. Use it to mine Bitcoin. Let's get out of debt. Start that strategic reserve. And as Trump says, Bitcoin will be made in America again, which we absolutely love. We absolutely love. But anyways, on that note, there's different ways you can get creative. There's ways you can get creative. And I don't even want to get into all the nuisance arguments here. But anyways, let's go harder. This right here makes me happy to be an Ethereum holder. UBS Asset Management launches its first tokenized investment fund. So let's read a little bit about this. They launched on money market investment fund on Ethereum. UBS is an asset manager with over $5 trillion in assets under management. The new product is a tokenized financial asset, UMINT. Holders will benefit from UBS's cash management solutions based on high quality money market instruments with a conservative risk managed framework. The only reason why we're talking about this is because they're utilizing Ethereum. Oh, you guys can hear the drill? Hopefully that fixes it a little bit. Hopefully that fixes it. So why are we talking about? Because I got a lot of money in Ethereum. Once Ethereum hits like $7,000 to $10,000, I'm selling like all of it. Okay. That's what I hope that it hits. But who knows if it's going to hit that? We don't know. We're just here. We are literally just here. We are just here. We are just here. All right. I've got to get into this next. So anyways, I hold Ethereum. I hold quite a bit of Ethereum. And I'm also hold the same amount of Ethereum as I do on Solana. Or I hold the same amount of Ethereum as I do hold Solana. So we'll see. All right. Some other things. We have to talk about the banks and what's happening with the banks. What's happening with the banks, because it's a little bit crazy. Coinbase is actually making headway on the real atrocity that's happening. So stick around for that. But before we do that, we have to get into the channel partners for today. Shout out to EarnM Smart Nodes and the cool stuff that they're doing over there. And again, I believe I'm dropping a video for this, but pay attention to it. If you guys missed out on the Solana phone, you might want to pay attention to what EarnM's doing. So EarnM is partnering with us today. They are a DeepIn project with community nodes and awesome tech, and they've been building for 7 years. DeepIn will eventually start thriving. Right now, everybody's in meme coins. They're the fastest software company in North America. They have big Web3 partners, including Polygon. Shout out to Polygon Matic. The ref links are going to be down below in the description. Also for TikTakies, you can go ahead and go to my website, CryptoWendyO.com for EarnM and pick up some smart nodes if that makes sense for you. So basically, you get a smart node. I believe my link is 80% off. So they're like $150 each. And if you buy 3, you get a free phone, I think. Well, let's keep reading. So basically, if you hold a smart node, you get rewards, which you can cash out in airdrops. Node holders contribute to the network's decentralized infrastructure. So you get to run the layer 2, help with it. Claim airdrops and mystery boxes. Nodes are NFTs, so you can resale or even gift. Christmas is coming up. You buy 3 or more, get the Earn phone. Earn more by using the phone, and holders can run Earn OS and claim rewards faster while using it, and the sale is live. It's $150 per node, and you can use my ref link for 80% off. If you want to do it, great. If you don't want to do it, fine. It's completely up to you, but I think it's pretty interesting, especially if you missed out on the Solana phone. That's just my personal opinion, though. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the next story. Shout out to P-Town. Shout out to Pomona. Somebody also said, and somebody was like clowning on me. They're like, "You're holding Ethereum for the 2 to 3 times. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" Let me put y'all on some game. I bought Ethereum. I actually have Ethereum sub $100. I think $70 or $80 when we had that gnarly drop, maybe $90. Most of my Ethereum is $300 Ethereum. So I'm already up like close to 10 times. So y'all want to be like, "Oh my god, a 2 to 3 times." I've been in the game since the end of 2017. I was here when Bitcoin hit almost $3,000. I literally liquidated my daughter's savings account and I bought her one whole Bitcoin during that time. Probably closer to an average around $7,500. So you could all you want, but at the end of the day, you don't know what my average buy-in price. Why not just sell half and hold long term? Why don't I just wait for number to go up? We're in the midst of a bull market. I've been holding for years anyways. Why wouldn't I wait for it to go to like $5,000 or $7,000 or $10,000 if that's my part of my trading and investing plan? Y'all don't listen. Don't come for me and don't fade me, please. All right, Binance co-founder clarifies asset listing policies, dispels FUD. Oh my. Now let's get into this story over here, to this little titty bitty. It's important. That's important. Shout out to Corium. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to reproductive rights. Shout out to Pomona. Also, too, shout out to Raider. I might have to sell a bunch of stuff depending on who wins. Raider is the... also, too, shout out to Mr. R. And shout out to Neil. Coinbase next up. Yeah, we got to get on it. Black Dog, Led Zeppelin? Anyways, let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about what's going on with Binance, because there's this whole big drama with it. Ugh. But Coinbase, make sure you guys stick around for Coinbase. It's going to be important. It's going to be very, very, very important. And I've got some Ripple news too. All right. So, Oh, Solana saw its highest monthly active addresses, surpassing 120 million in October. Good for them. What is going on with this Binance thing? What did I do? I probably lost it because I'm a cuckoo lady. Where's it going? Oh, it's probably over there. We'll get back into it. This is also from my buddies, Altcoin Daily. Love Aaron and Austin, wonderful human beings. They just Sui just recorded higher net inflows of both Solana and Ethereum, combined 24.3 million. I've got $100 worth of Sui. Also, we're going to get into the Coinbase update. Please stick around. This involves the bank, so please stick around, but I have to get through this other stuff. So this is the XRP Army update, okay? This is from James K. Phelan. The Second Circuit Court Appeals has entered an order that the SEC brief must be filed on or before January 15th, 2025. Oh, also here, great summary of the importance of Torres's decision that XRP is not a security. This is in response to Ripple posting their Q3 2024 updates to kind of discuss it. So we're going to get into it. So basically, XRP is not a security on the secondary market. And this over here, I'm going to read this to you. With the court's decision in the SEC case against Ripple affirming XRP is not in itself a security, XRP and Bitcoin are still the only two tokens with regulatory clarity in the US. Ethereum as well. Since the ruling, every U.S. exchange that delisted XRP has relisted it, and global exchanges have made progress on the conflation that issue between Ripple and XRP, correctly listing XRP on their platforms. CME launched XRP reference price on Bitnomial and announced its intent to introduce XRP futures product. Bitwise Canary and 21 shares filed for S1 XRP ETFs, while Grayscale launched an XRP trust and filed to convert its digital large cap fund containing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Avalanche into an ETF. So basically, the case still continues with XRP and Ripple, but most important aspect of this is that we're seeing strides when it does come to case law regarding XRP and Ripple. Now, let me explain why this matters for people that don't understand. Make sure you guys smash the like. So let's talk about it really good. I cannot like the fundamentals of XRP. I don't have to like what Ripple does as a company. I can think it's centralized. I can think XRPL is decentralized, but I will not stop talking about it, primarily because when you work in an industry such as crypto with no laws or regulations, very, very light. It's a very big gray area. Case law helps to determine laws and regulations because Congress has been lazy, SEC has been lazy, and the CFTC has been lazy. So case law is used to determine what the law is. It helps create laws. And you can look at real estate law and you can look at other entities. As always, the fact that XRP is not a security on the secondary market, we're seeing XRP ETFs be pushed towards the SEC for approval speaks volumes, and that's important to note, okay? You can watch me on your computer at YouTube. CryptoWendyO.com at YouTube or whatever the heck, I don't know. But that's why it's important. Anyways, back to the story, back to what's going on. All right, this is from Bill Hughes, and this is going on about consensus. So basically, there was a well notice that was issued to Consensus Consensus filed a formal response to the SEC's complaint concerning MetaMask. And again, this case is important because they really haven't gone after Solana yet. So Consensus and MetaMask matter. MetaMask is very much like Phantom. MetaMask came first, then Phantom came after that. Also, too, there's what the heck is this one called? This starts with an N for Cardano. Any of these plug-in wallets, this is going to matter. Okay, so pay attention. Consensus argues the SEC's action reflect a broader campaign to exert control over crypto. They highlighted MetaMask's role in fulfilling blockchain's core's vision by enabling direct, secure P2P transactions without third parties, intermediaries. They claim the SEC's regulatory approach to MetaMask and similar technologies is not legally supported. Consensus is confident in the strength of the case in the SEC's allegations. Again, because we don't have law and regulation, these cases matter. Because if they go after MetaMask and shut it down or whatever that may be, they're going after all of your wallet plugins. So understand that. Now let's talk about Coinbase. This is wild. And I also got to get my bookmarks over here. Okay. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Hold on. I got to find the damn thing. Hold on. There was something that just dropped from Coinbase's attorney. I'm trying to get that right now. Okay, hold on. They tagged me. Here it is. Okay. All right, just making sure I get you guys all the information because this is really effing important. So over the weekend, we talked about how Coinbase basically wanted to get specific licenses for banking and whatnot. Also, too, Caitlin Long out of Wyoming wanted to be basically turn into her entity into crypto-friendly bank. And they're like, no. And then y'all remember the banking contagion that happened, Silvergate. There's 3 S banks that happened. Those are essentially crypto-friendly banks, and they blame that banking failure contagion on crypto. Well, hold up. It's Chocolate Point 2.0 is really big. So this is from Mr. Paul from CoinDesk. In record time, our judge in our FDIC case, FOIA, ordered the agency to produce the Operation Chocolate 2.0 pause letters. We appreciate the court's consideration. Some much needed sunlight on this on its way. So let me give you guys a recap. And I streamed for you on Saturday and I explained what's happening. So basically, Coinbase uncovered 23 instances where the FDIC advised U.S. banks to pause, avoid offering crypto-related services, and Coinbase's attorney, Paul Gurwal, criticized the FDIC's lack of transparency. He suggested that it unfairly limits financial access for compliant crypto companies. And again, problematic. He suggested FDIC questioned banks' risk assessments related to crypto services and advised banks to hold off until further reviews. In 23 cases, FDIC advised banks to delay crypto services, including one instance where further questions were raised despite additional documentation. Coinbase is prepared to work with either administration after the election. There you have it. This is important crap. Now, we need to go talk about the drama. Well, actually, let me go back to this. The banks need to allow crypto enthusiasts and crypto companies use banks because you have to pay your taxes and you can't pay your taxes without a bank account. Period, point blank. You can't send the IRS pennies. That don't work that way. You need a bank account. You can use the check into cash places or whatever the hell, but who's going to walk around with all their tax money? You can get robbed. Anyways. Let's talk about the drama between Coinbase and Binance because they're getting hammered and centralized exchanges. Okay. So Binance. Okay. So basically people are saying, oh my God, Brian Armstrong says asset listing and Coinbase are free. Drop us a note through our asset hub and we'll see if we can help. And Justin Sun says Binance charged us $0. Coinbase required us to pay 500 million TRX worth 80 million and demanded a $250 million Bitcoin deposit in Coinbase's custody to boost their performance. Loss of respect, but this is simply not true. Then CZ says, thank you for the support and the validation, blah, 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 blah. This is the thing, though. They're both lying. Binance is lying and Coinbase is lying. Every exchange in crypto, centralized exchange, charges you a listing fee. They're both lying. They're both not being honest. And is that a bad thing? Yes and no, because if you have a good friend somewhere, they're going to let you list for free. But at the end of the day, on most exchanges, you have to pay a listing fee. That's just how it works. And that's why people think that the future is with DEXs, decentralized exchanges, because you don't have to pay a listing fee. It's decentralized. You just put your contract address in and you can swap, do whatever, or use MetaMask, Phantom, whatever it is. So therefore, what we're going to see happen, and I've said it and I will say it again, CBDC is going to be USDC. I didn't say plug-in wallets are bad. Catch the replay on YouTube. Crypto exchanges are going to essentially be crypto banks. No, it's okay, honey. I understand. It's okay. Just go back to YouTube and rewatch it. It'll help you understand. DEXs, Base chain, or Base and whatever Kraken's chain is, all these exchanges are going to have their own chain that you can do degen stuff. So you can essentially trade whatever you want on that chain. But if you want to cash out, you have to do it on like Binance or Coinbase, etc. But you're getting a CBDC. It's going to be under USDC though. It's going to be global, I think, in most cases, or kind of like what BRICS does. That's what I think is going to happen. Is what's going to happen. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Shout out to John Legend. Shout out to Gamer Nami. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. How do you get a hold of bricks? I don't know. You go to the Home Depot and you buy them. I don't know. All right, what else is on the roster? Yeah, Andrew Crony, the Phantom guy. Or was he Phantom? I don't know. No, not Phantom. I forget. He said Binance charges nothing. Coinbase asked us for 300 million, 50 million, 30 million, more recently 60 million. Lots of respect, but this is simply not true. Yikes. This over here. This is from Simon. Basically, this is kind of what sparked it. Partner at Moonrock Capital. I know these guys. Okay. But with that being said, I'm going to get going. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. I am going to head out for the day. I'm going to work on a second media piece. Also, important to note, EarnM, got their smart nodes. They partner with the channel for today. I just would appreciate if you guys just join their community and ask questions and see if it's a good fit for you. I never tell you to buy anything ever, but all as I ask is that you guys help support me because this is my job. And if you just join the Discord or whatever, that does help, and see if it's a good fit for you. If it's not a good fit for you, that's cool. Also, too, shout out to Squid Grow. Shout out to Market CIPHER. Shout out to Silent Swap. We support our partners on the show. Why? Because you guys are all intelligent. You know how to do your due diligence. But I got to go because I need a nap. Because all this political grifting is making me tired. Anyways, I appreciate you guys sending love and light. Subscribe, set alerts, yourmom.com. Bye-bye. KFC wings.